Welcome to my trading psychology intervention. As always, we are going to talk about Ivan Biace's lessons. It will be lesson 181 up to 183. Today I'm again at my favorite place, and this time, and right now I'm not the only one. There's somebody else studying this beautiful afternoon. You will be able to see him if he doesn't leave at the end when I'll show you the scenery. Anyways, let's start with lesson 181. Success in the market isn't something that just happens. It is acquired through sheer perseverance in the face of failure. So success will exist in the face of failure. You will acquire success in the face of failure. Another way of saying is to know success you will have to fail. It is just after failing enough times and learning from your mistakes that you can be successful. That's the case for most of the traders. In the market research book that I'm reading right now, the last one I'm reading, there is a trader who said that he was profitable from the beginning. I don't think that he trades a lot, and I don't think that he will be always profitable from the beginning. So I don't think that happens really much. He was lucky, and he was profitable from the beginning. Depends on what you do, and that can happen, but it won't be the case for most of the traders. Especially not if you take a lot of positions. If you take one position every 10 years, maybe you manage to be profitable from the beginning. But it won't happen if you trade frequently. And that's also, well, every 10 years, if you take one position every 10 years and you take a non-leveraged position, well, then maybe you get lucky. But for most people, that won't be the case. And you have to wait 10 years before you make some money. So anyways, he didn't say that was the way he was trading, but I don't think that you can achieve success without going through failure. I think that failure is part of the process, and it's the thing that keeps you learning. At least that's my case. Every time I lose money, it keeps me pushing. It keeps me going ahead. It keeps me working on my system. It keeps me refining it, tinkering it, and all that I would not do if I would simply be successful all the time and I had nothing to do except sit on my couch and eat some potato chips. Now, lesson 182. Everyone gets their ass handed to them by the market at some point. Only the best get back up. So sometimes failure is really hard, and it might be as bad as putting you out of the market. So for me, that's something I get quite scared about, because I don't want to start from zero or all over again. So I'm extremely careful that I don't get, as he said, my ass handed to me. I'm extremely careful that I don't get kicked out of the market. But risk management, the right risk management, allows you to make sure that you won't lose everything. And finally, lesson 183. If trading success is important enough to you, you will find a way. If it is not, you will find an excuse. And most of the people will find an excuse. And they will find an excuse extremely quickly. For most of the people, trading is not made for them. I have clients who started, and 2 months afterwards, just because the results were not up to their expectation, or because they changed their mind, or they got impatient, they stopped. And that even when I managed their money. So trading is not for everybody. Trading is not for everybody, and a lot of people having prices that fluctuate is not something they can live with. So trading is not for everybody, and they will find extremely fast an excuse and stop. But if trading success is important enough to you, you will find a way. So he's telling you that if it's important enough to you, you will work on yourself, you will work on the textbooks, you will study the market, you will listen to people like me who give you quality stuff that might not be popular, that might not be, how do you say it in English? Popularity? Popular? That might not be popular, but will be helpful to you. So there is a way if you keep preserving, and if trading is the thing that is for you. Because if it's not made for you, there's certain people, they simply did not learn it and they don't want to learn it, and their character is too apart, it's too different from the character that a trader needs. I don't think there's one character for every trader, but I think that if you don't like taking risk, if you don't like taking positions, if you can't live with gains and losses, then it's not for you. Trading is for a certain kind of people who can live under that condition and thrive, and that's not the case for most of human beings. Okay, that's it. Now I let you take a look at the scenery and you'll see my colleague. He's not my colleague. He's studying something completely different from me. But he also uses the same space as I do to get out in the sun. Well, the sun is now falling, but it was sunny this afternoon while I studied, and I had some nice time reading my trading books and working on the market and writing my stoic book. It was time well spent. So take a look. Okay, you have seen my colleague or the other guy that uses the space. Today it is summer, and apart from the restaurant behind us, at midday everything is closed, and now it's closed again. It closes at 5 p.m. So now it's closed again. But starting from next week, it should slowly pick up, and then there will be more people sitting here, which is quite unfortunate, because if there are too much people, then I won't be able to make my trading psychology intervention from here, because I need a certain calm, a certain peace to be able to make those interventions. But I'll find another place. As Ivan Bianchi said, if it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Those interventions are not that important to me. I just like doing them because I like talking about trading. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if everything goes according to plan, see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye.